So yeah, y'all, Draymond Green, he was ranting about Skip Bayless, how he's been picking on LeBron James. Yeah, but Skip's a Michael Jordan fan, so of course he's gonna say this, say that about LeBron, and plus he called himself the chosen one. He wore number 23. He tossed the powder up. Like that's what he did, and that's why Skip don't like him. Plus all the media all the butt kissers of LeBron James. Like so when people complain about Skip Bayless, it's like, come on now. You got about 15, 16, 17 LeBron James fanboys on TV and in the media slash podcast. I ain't gonna say no names. I'll say a couple names. Nick Wright, Nick, aka Nick Wrong. You know, Kendrick popped the Perkins. You know, uh, you know, who else? Brian Winshort. Yeah, man. Those guys love LeBron James. That man can go 2 for 18. They'll be like, man, he played the best game of anybody. Played the best game, King James. That's pretty whack having them on TV like that. Brian Windsor's we used to work for the Cavs and the Miami Heat. Following LeBron everywhere. I don't mind Skip Bayless saying that about LeBron. You know, he does say the facts. He says what everybody else covers up. A lot of people always want to, protect LeBron. You know, saying this and that, saying, "Oh, he doesn't have any help." Like they act like this man won championships without, without help. Like, oh, he took a bunch of janitors, bunch of construction workers, bunch of, 7-Eleven workers, bunch of warehouse guys, bunch of delivery guys to the finals, and oh, he carried them on his back. Man, he had to go to Miami to go play, to go win a championship. They didn't go to him. He had to go join D Wade. You know what I'm saying? D Wade. And D Wade's a bad man. I got him on my Mount Rushmore of two guards. Don't get me wrong. Also Chris Bosh, who I think is the most underrated player of his era. He didn't get the credit because in Toronto played overseas. Not overseas, but out of the country. And plus he played with Miami. He was a third wheel. But he was an All-Star every year. He was a damn great player, man. Damn near left-handed KG, to be honest. Minus all the rah stuff that KG did. KG is my fifth favorite player ever. But anyway, and then he went to go, like when his best buddy D Wade's knees went out. He went to go play with Cleveland, and it's not because he cares about the Cleveland area. Because if that was the case, he would not have left in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And he would have stayed there. He would have straight up stayed there. And he knew that they had an all-star point guard with super duper handles in game. Kyrie Irving over there, all-star point guard. They knew it was up. He knew it was up. He's smart. He knew they had a number one pick who ended up being Andrew Wiggins. Golden State Warriors. Thank you, LeBron, for trading him to the T-Wolves, this and that. And you saw how he blossomed. Whew, LeBron, you was wrong. But anyway, and then they had a number one pick they could trade for Kevin Love, who wanted to be out of Minnesota because he was putting up Moses Malone numbers, and he was like, man, I could do more. So he ended up being a third wheel. He ended up being the white Chris Bosh in Cleveland. Because he was a when it comes to front court passing or passing from one end of the court to the other, Kevin Love's the GOAT. Like he's the GOAT of that. Like that's one thing Kevin Love is. From one end of the court to the other, he's a GOAT passer. College to pros, nobody. Not a Curry, not a Michael Jordan, not a Kobe, not a Shaq, not a LeBron. None of these guys. Kevin Love was the GOAT passer. If they had a quarterback in the NBA, Kevin Love probably be the best quarterback in the NBA, or in the NBA. But anyway. Yeah, J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith won the Sixth Man of the Year award with the Knicks. So he was a good player. He had handles. He had game. Yeah, wicked game. He was just kind of, wacky and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Then, so, he has the Anthony Davis stuff. Trades the young roster for him. Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and such. Like, so he always needs another transcendent player because Kyrie's transcendent. He's a 50, 40, 90 guy. He's the greatest ball handler ever. I always say what Curry is to threes, that's what Kyrie Irving is at the rim. Like, he's a magician at the rim. Like, he don't get his shot blocked. Really, he does magic up there. That left-handed guy can use either hand. It's tricky. It's real tricky. But so LeBron knew what he was doing. He's never won a championship without having at least two Hall of Famers by his side. Tell me I'm lying. I dare you. I dare you. Ain't nobody tell me a liar on that. Because he won his little bubble title with the, you know, Lakers and stuff. He had Anthony Davis, Hall of Famer, Dwight Howard, and Rondo was on the roster. And they contributed. Now, Dwight Howard and Rondo, Anthony Davis, two of them three is going to the Hall of Fame. Maybe all three, but at least two of them three. Dwight Howard should have been top 75, Dwight Howard is a top 75 player. I will say. Best center in basketball for 5 years. Went to the finals, lost to Kobe, and got sold. Feel me? Pau Gasol. Poor man's Tim Duncan. Real talk, he was. Poor man's Tim Duncan, Timmy D. So yeah, Draymond Green, And Kendrick Perkins, he's an idiot. He's a dumb idiot. He rides LeBron's coattails so much. Looks embarrassing. And then he's going to try to say something like, what did he say? He said, in 2008, I was hoping LeBron James, tore his ACL in the locker room. Because, man, I was scared of him. First of all, hey, Dre, Kendrick Perkins is not. He wasn't hoping LeBron James was injured. What he's trying to do, and I caught this, I caught this. He's trying to make LeBron bigger than what he is. Like, he was scared. Like, that's how great LeBron is. Because he's a LeBron lover, too. Draymond is, too. But Kendrick Perkins is a LeBron James lover. Fanatic. Fanboy. Butt kisser. He kisses his feet. Sleeps with LeBron James poster in the back of his bed. Just like Nick Wright. Like Brian Windhorst. Eddie House be hating on the Warriors, too. He's from the Bay, but it's all good. Whatever, man. Whatever. So, yeah, man. Stupid idiots like Brian Windhorst. Unprofessional. Max Kellerman. All these guys be going for LeBron so much. Makes me dislike LeBron more than I already do. For his little flopping and, controlling the league. And remember when he made fun of Dirk Nowitzki? Him and D Wade before the finals. All trying to, mimic his cough and stuff. Then that was karma. Dirk Nowitzki put a foot in your behind. You feel me? He did. That's Dirk. So yeah, and all this. Oh, you can't hold 2007 finals against LeBron because he was young or the team wasn't good. First of all, you would have counted if he would have won. So you count it if he lost. Since he lost, you count it. You know what I'm saying? My favorite athlete of all time, Jerry Rice, he dropped a bunch of passes his rookie season. I never made an excuse for him saying, oh, he was a baby, he was young, he was too young, this and that. I said, no, you got to blame Jerry Rice, When Jerry Rice lost the Super Bowl with the Raiders, I didn't say, oh, no, you can't count that against him. He was with you can't count that Super Bowl loss against him. He was with the Niners. He was with the Raiders, not the Niners. No, you count it. You count all that. So there is no. So I'm not just saying it for a guy I can't stand like LeBron. I'm saying it for a guy I love the most, Jerry Rice. See, I say it for guys I'm a fan of too. Real talk. So I'm just saying, but you hold that against him, and he got too many fanboys just like kissing up to him. That looks embarrassing. Grown man, Richard Jefferson, you another one. Channing Frye. Straight marks. But yeah, man. But anyway, Warriors, Stephen Curry, shut them up, man. And Draymond Green, you shut them up too, man. I know you had 4 straight bad games, game 1 through game 4, but the last 2, you bounced back in a major way. In a major way, like the album title of E40, my Bay Area native, who was at a lot of the games. But yeah. Whew. Draymond Green. You got to call them out, though. I mean, Skip Bayless does get on my nerves. Speaking of Jerry Rice, he says Jerry Rice is not even the best wide receiver of all time. I got a big problem with that. Whew, says Michael Irvin. Well, Michael Irvin called Jerry Rice Jesus and cleats because he always makes a big deal about Larry Bird called Michael Jordan God in sneakers. Michael Irvin called Jerry Rice Jesus and cleats. Feel me? Same thing, pretty much. So he does have bad takes and he hates on Steph. I know he hates on Steph for what? And he's a humble guy. Like he's a nice dude. He stays pat. He stays put. He never left the Warriors. He stays on one team, just like a Kobe or a Tim Duncan. Can't even say Michael Jordan went to the Wizards, but you get the picture. You get the picture, man. What do you guys think about this, though, man? Like all these guys, they say stuff for hot takes. Skip Bayless does, Perkins does, Nick Wright. Nick Wright's the worst. Whew. I'll love to debate him. I'll debate him anytime, any place, anywhere. Ooh, man. You imagine the biggest LeBron truth teller against the biggest LeBron James fan? Whoo! Must see TV. You guys would like to see that, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Yeah. But anyway, so Draymond Green has a point. New media, they tell it how it is. And I be telling it how it is. That's just what I do, man. I'm trying to tell it how it is, y'all. Truth teller. LeBron James ain't never won a championship without two Hall of Famers by his side. Big facts. So all this, he takes teams that has no talent, blah, blah, blah. That narrative is the worst narrative in sports. Flush it down the toilet. You feel me? Flush that garbage narrative down the damn toilet. So yeah, man. I'm just doing good, man. I'm just doing good. Warriors championship. Shut up, Nick Wright. Nick wrong. Trying to say the Warriors getting Andrew Wiggins. He's not gonna win no more. Said Steph's not gonna win no more championships. Dominique Foxworth. Kendrick Perkins. They were like this on TV. 0-0. When they asked, was Steph Curry is he gonna win another ring? So 0. Win the ring 0. Steph got him back. He was like this at the podium. Yeah, 0. Oh yeah. He kept them receipts. Kendrick popped a Perkins. That's his name because he be acting like that. You popped a perk. Kendrick popped a Perkins. That's his name, y'all. I'm taking credit for it. Yeah, he's the biggest goofball, out there. I'll debate him too. I love to debate him. I love to debate that man. Nick Wright, Richard Jefferson. Even Steven Jackson be kissing LeBron James behind. He do. He do. But yeah, y'all, what do y'all think though, man? They was all wrong saying the Warriors never going to win a championship, and they did. They won a championship. Don't y'all like that? Do you like that? Like Kirk Cousins say. I'm fired up though, man. I'm fired up. I'm happy, man. Draymond Green. You be kissing LeBron James' butt too, man. You do. Kissing up to him a little too much, man. Supposed to be our rival. But you do what? You help us win titles, You're one of the best role players ever. First team all role player, Draymond Green. That's big facts. That's a compliment too. My front court, no, I'm not gonna tell y'all right now. Tell y'all another video, but yeah, man, Dre's right though. All these stupid idiots on TV be saying stuff just to create controversy, man. They're not telling the whole truth. But yeah, like it's gotten so ridiculous, man. Nobody's supposed to have fanboys on TV. It's supposed to be all objective columnists, announcers. Right? That's what I think. We'll be all keeping it freaking real. But I guess that they just got to be bias homers and rooting for guys and rooting against the Warriors. That's crazy, man. That's like so unprofessional. What do you guys think about that, though, man? You guys know what to do. Um, shout out to Andrew Wiggins. You shine on your haters too, man. You shining. Andrew Wiggy Wiggs, two-way player like a mug, man. He was Scottie Pippen to Curry's Jordan. You know, he was Ron Artest's, you know, to Kobe. Kobe was Curry. I mean, Curry was Kobe. And then, you know, he was that secondary option. He was like Artest. But yeah, man, Warriors got a complete team. We did a damn thing. That parade was awesome. And I thought about, you know, I was hoping somebody would have like a Nick Wright, you know, sign out there. Nick Wright, Nick Wrong, Perkins. But hey, yeah, Kendrick popped the Perkins. That's how he acts. Much pop Perks, man. The way he be acting stupid. But yeah, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, man. You know, popping our collar to another championship. You know, a lot of haters, man. A lot of receipts were kept. They doubted Clay, doubted Steph, doubted Dre, doubted Wiggins, and they proved them wrong, man. You know, I don't know what's up, right? How sweet it is, man. I just love to get victories, man. I love getting wins. Love proving people wrong. That's what it's about, y'all. But yeah, Draymond's good analysis on the bad media, folks. You should add Richard Jefferson to that, though, and Shannon Fry. They be hating on the Warriors, too, man. Real talk, they do. All these fools be rooting for us to lose. What? Was we a West Coast team, Bay Area team? They just came out of nowhere and took the league over after being a doormat? They don't like that. They don't like that. Feel me? So, but yeah, oh yeah, another thing. Draymond, come on, man. Skip Bayless calls Russell Westbrook because of his missed shots. He earned that nickname. Play better. Nobody wants to call him that, but he's inefficient. That's why Kevin Durant joined the Warriors. Because of this man that you keep defending. Kevin Durant joined the Warriors a large part because of him. So when you defend Westbrook, it looks kind of like, what's going on here, man? Like, you got to tell the facts, man. Skip, tell the facts on Westbrook. You know, he plays bad, like turnover machine. He breaks a lot of shots. You know, that's his fault. You know, don't blame Skip Bayless there. But anyway, y'all, man, it's a good show, man. Hey, Draymond Green. You know, all the Warriors players are drafted. Like you said, all the Warriors players are drafted. Poole, Looney. You know, Wiggins wasn't, but he was traded. You know, he was traded. So that means the T-Wolves didn't even want him no more. You know, they didn't even want him. They was like, nah. And then GP2, Gary Payton II, he was a free agent. Nobody didn't want him either. Otto Porter is free agent. You know, Belichick. We got the last of Iggy, the last bit of Iggy we can get. Iguodala. He don't like being called Iggy. Iguodala. You know, and Klay Thompson was coming back from an injury, so he was doubted, you know. So, I'm just saying, y'all. Go Warriors, y'all. Hey, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, y'all. Feel me? Tell me what you think.